Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it is time for my client Isaac, who's known on social media as Powerlifting Aesthetics. And we had a great week. Had an absolutely great week. Watch his squats. We've got his depth fixed. He's able to get depth easier. All right, he's able to get depth easier. And he ended up getting 8 reps with 340 today on his top set. His bench did the best this week, by the way. On the bench press, he managed to hit 11 reps with his top set with 260. I want to say his overhead press was something like, 175 for 8. And he got a 430 deadlift for, I believe, 7 or 8 reps. Let me check that, 7 reps. So we have made substantial gains. And there we go. There's the squat. And watch this. Right? Hitting depth, no problem. We've got the depth sorted. Of course, we still need to keep working on his legs and posterior chain. Right? We need to keep working on those things. Because, again, his upper body is slightly ahead of his lower body, as we know from his squats here. Right? Because, again, 260 bench for 11 versus 340 squat for 8. His bench is stronger than his squat. Say his bench is stronger than his deadlift. But here's the interesting thing. People have watched me make progress with this guy as an advanced lifter over the course of these vlogs. This is number 8. He's gotten stronger every week, training 3 days a week. And he only does pressing movements once a week. Yet here we are seeing these sort of numbers. Okay, what does this tell us about how much training we really need to be doing? And this is a drug-free guy. How much lifting do we really need to be doing? He looks good, he's thick, he's full. We do a little bit of smaller movements, but they tend to be for, arms, hamstrings, stuff like that. Of course, this block, we cut the hamstring workout. We'll put it back in next block. I wanted him to do goblet squats to get good at getting depth. Right? I wanted him to practice getting depth. And I think they've done that for us. Now we'll need to go back to more posterior chain work. So, he's going to keep doing the goblet squats for, 1 more week for this block. And then we're going to make some programming adjustments the next one because he's got 1 more week in this block. And you guys already know why I program goblet squats from all the other vlogs. Something we talk about a lot. Now, one of the things we've worked on with him as well has been pausing on the bench because he was always touch and go before. Right? He's got to pause on the bench. And we got all paused reps, which again, we'll see coming up. The only issue I have these days is, again, his overhead press. We're really almost cheating on that. It's all touch and go. He's not really close to his own personal lockout, but he is still super strong on it. Getting, I think, 175 for 8 reps. We'll take that. All right, come over to the bench. 260 for 11 reps. I can't do this right now. Of course, again, I've been cutting and everything. All right, 260 for 11. And these aren't quite as paused as I would like. Some of them are paused. A lot of touch and go. Getting an occasional paused rep in there. So something that we need to work on. The only other thing I am watching a little bit of flare. Notice his flare gets more excessive as he gets fatigued. Again, something to work on, right? Something to work on. A lot of times we would say something like maybe that's the pecs taking over the triceps. I don't think that's the case for him because he's got big triceps, right? He's got strong delts. Watch his overhead pressing. So ultimately comes down to, I think we need to get his chest bigger. And we're going to have to do that with more pressing. And that means that for me, I almost feel like just due to the volumes that he's used to, that might actually mean replacing the overhead press with a different type of pressing. Might be what we need to do, right? And not even do peak sets on it. Because what does it come down to? What do we really care about at the end of the day? Squat, bench, deadlift. Those are the lifts we really care about performance on, because they're contested lifts. They're the contested lifts that put the most muscle on you as well. So we may need to shift some of that focus over to more pec instead of more overhead pressing. And there's a variety of ways we can do that. Right? Variety of ways we can do that. So, as you guys note, he does 5 sets of 10 for back off work after all these barbell lifts. Right? 5 sets of 10. And this is what we do. Right? This is what we do. Most of my clients do that these days. And I'm going to be adjusting some of these a little closer into my orc mode system, which is kind of my alternative to 5-3-1, doing a 3-day squat, bench, deadlift program. And I'm going to adjust some of the percentages, and I'll chat with him about it, in the next few days about, hey, let's mess with this. So what does he do for supplemental work on his press day? Just triceps. That's it. We just do triceps. There's no need to do anything else. Pick a nice, good, full range of motion tricep exercise. That's it. Deadlifts. He struggled. He changed over to this bar, and he felt like the grip was worse on it. He wanted to try it today. He did struggle a little bit with the grip on it, as you can see, having to re-grip it. Which again tells me maybe we need more pull-ups. Maybe we need to be doing some dead hangs. But that aside, 430 pounds here, 7 reps. 7 reps. And this is day 3. So day 1 is squatting and leg work. Day 2 is pressing and any sort of tricep work. Day 3 is deadlifts, back, biceps. Essentially, this is a legs push pull 3-day-a-week system based around the squat, bench, and deadlift. And it works. Again, proof is in the pudding. You guys have watched these vlogs. You've watched these vlogs for 8 weeks. You've watched him get thicker and stronger visibly on camera, real time. Afterwards, we do 5x10 back off work on the deadlifts, which again can be very fatiguing. Anyone who's done this understands. I have people say, it's 50% heavy and a 50% of the training max. And it's like, try it. Not if you're a 300-pound deadlifter. Try it when you're a 500-pound or more deadlifter. Come back and tell me how easy it is. It's hard. Okay. So after that, then we do 5 sets of pull-ups, and then he does curls. All right, and then he does curls. I'll let him do up to 5 sets of curls. And, also people say, is that enough arm work? Does he not have big arms? Go to his social media. He's measured them on camera. 5 sets of pull-ups and 5 sets of barbell curls. Done as a multi-joint exercise, the way we do our curls. His arms are growing. Okay. Same thing, we do benching and pressing, and then we do tricep extensions. 5 sets. And yeah, we do a full range of motion barbell curl here. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.